Hey everybody, TY's Testimonies. Okay, we left off when I was telling you guys about what happened to me this night that I'll never forget. Girlfriend of mine, me and her were very, very good friends, but she was going through things in her young childhood as well. She lived in the projects down on 39th Street in Lake Park, 40th in Lake Park, over that way. It was her mother, and her brother that lived together. I think this was around the time when Dove's Cry came out, because her mother loved that song, Nikki. Every time I went to that girl house, she was playing that Nikki by Prince. I was like, ooh. But anyway, this particular girlfriend, she was going through whatever she was going through in her childhood at her home. She used to run away from home a lot, because her mom did keep her sheltered, and I guess whatever else was going on with her. So one particular day, she came to the house, and I decided to run away with her because my mom wasn't at home. I was missing her. I didn't understand a lot of things. I didn't want to be there with my dad, and just was sort of rebellious. So I remember me and her going down, I think we were on 43rd and Lakeshore Drive, or 41st, because we took the bridge behind One Stop down there on Lake Park, and we would cross over that bridge and go to the lake all the time, because we would always walk to the Museum of Science and Industry and just do things the kids do. Went there, and I remember me and her having some sheets, and it was sort of cold and windy outside, and wrapping ourselves up, and I think we slept or something on a slide or something like that was sort of covered up. I can't really remember, but we stayed somewhere in there. Anyway, make a long story short, of course I eventually returned back home, went to another girlfriend's house, and I think there was when, because my father was obviously calling around looking for me, and when I went to go visit another one of my girlfriends that stayed in the projects, her mom sort of detained me there till my dad got there. So that's how that went, and how I got my little self back home. So in the meantime, my girlfriend, who I had ran away with, she stayed over this particular night. And I wanted to say all of these years that this was just a dream, but I know that it was reality. I never spoke a word to anyone about what I'm about to confess to you guys ever in my life. Not even my mom. Not even my brother, who was one of my best friends, my sister. I told absolutely nobody. Right now today, I'm 40 years old, and this is the first time I'm talking to her about it. I remember me waking up and my father sitting in a chair in front of me. And how I woke up, because his penis was right here at my mouth. I woke up, I rubbed my eyes. He looked like he was just out of it. I don't know if he had been drinking, but his eyes had this red fire in it. Like maybe, I don't know if he was possessed by some spirit at that time. I'm not quite sure. And I want to say that it was a dream, but I know that it wasn't, because I woke up with his penis here on my mouth. He moved it up and down. I didn't open my mouth. And when I opened my eyes all the way up and I just looked at him, he stared at me. And then he got up and he left. Walked away. Never saw him touch any of my girlfriends, anything like that. He never touched me in any other way. That was the first and the last time. No, he was lonely. I don't know if he was missing my mother. I don't know if I reminded him of my mother that night. But it was something that I won't forget. And something that hurt me. Something that caused me to have a dysfunction with men. We as women, we need that father figure. But until next time, keep your head up. Stay prayed up. It's going to always be okay.